back, and today we're going to do an easy, refreshing dessert or snack. We're going to do fruit juice gelatin. So you'll need to make sure that you have some gelatin and you have whatever your favorite fruit juice is. My favorite is cran mango, and you want to make sure that you shake your juice up. And so let's start by measuring out our juice. So I'm going to have to boil 3 cups of the juice. So I have a big measuring cup here, and if you only have a 1 cup measure, that's fine. You can measure into a mixing bowl, preferably one with a spout, makes it a little bit easier. The important thing is you're using a liquid measuring cup. And it's important to get level with the liquid here, with the line, so you go right to the line. And there it is. Okay, so 3 cups are going to get boiled. So I'll put those into my saucepan. I'm going to set this aside. And then I'm going to use this as my bowl that I'm going to be making the stuff with. So I'm going to measure 1 cup of juice that does not, 1 cup of juice that does not get boiled. Again, get level with the line here, and we're going to go up to 1 cup. Okay. So there's these little packets of gelatin. All right. So those are going to get put in. So this is the juice that is not going to get boiled. So we're just going to use this one, and we're going to cut these open. And we're going to sprinkle this over the top. I'm going to go with all 4. Hope everybody's having a good day. Now, the other thing that you're going to want to make sure of is that you do have room in your fridge for a 9 by 13 casserole style. So 9 by 13 is what you need. Doesn't have to be clear. It could be whatever you like. I like the clear ones, especially when I'm doing something like this. I'm doing a fancy casserole. Sometimes I like the ones that have all different decorations. So this has to set for at least a minute. So while that's setting, and remember I put 4 of these in, 4. Okay, so let's go over to the range top and we'll start boiling our fruit juice. Okay, so now I've put my stove on high, and I'm going to wait till the juice boils, and we'll check back in just a sec. Okay, so my fruit juice is boiling, and now we can go over to the counter. Okay, so as you can see, it's kind of like congealed here. So now we're going to add the juice that was boiling to it, and now we're going to mix this up, and we're going to mix this up for 5 minutes. I'm going to have my assistant set my timer over here. Okay, so we will check back in a few to see how everything's progressing. All right, so I've been stirring for 5 minutes, and I'm not seeing any floaters. If you still see a little bit of the gelatin still like congealed, little white spots, just keep on stirring until it's all dissolved. But 5 minutes is about average how long it'll take. Do it at least for 5 minutes though. If you have to go a little longer, that's okay. But it appears, I'm going to just stop stirring just for a sec, just to make sure I don't have any of the gelatin pieces. And it's looking, I think it's looking good. And so it's time to pour it in. And you can tell, by the way, that it is thickened. Here, let me show everybody before I pour it in, actually. You can see that it's like thickened up. Not super thick, because the refrigerator is going to thicken it the rest of the way, but you can definitely see that the liquid has thickened up. And the aroma is really smelling delicious. Okay, so I'm going to remove my spoon, get that out of the way. And I'm going to carefully pour this so I don't make a mess, hopefully not. So I'm going to have to kind of pour it from higher. Okay, so now I'm going to put this in the refrigerator for around 3 hours. When I go to check it, I will film it and show you. We don't want it to still be liquidy because it won't be ready to eat. So we'll check it in about 3 hours and I'll see you soon. By the way, I wanted to add something. So the juice is very sugary and we made gelatin. So you definitely, even if you don't have time to wash your stuff out, you definitely want to rinse this out really well. Otherwise it's going to get very, very sticky. Just a good tip to know. All right, time for the taste test. I want everybody to see how this came out first. Okay, so remember when I shook up the juice? So I got some bubbles here, but it is definitely done. As you can see, it's not falling out of there. So let's cut out a piece. Let's see, I think I'm gonna go like this. So it's been, for me, over 3 hours because I had to do dinner. So let's see if I can get this out okay. First piece is always a little bit more difficult, but actually it came out quite nice. Now look at that. Let me put this up here so I can show everybody. Look at that. Okay, so these are the type that you can literally pick up and eat with your hand. Very delicious. And very refreshing. That tastes so good. Look at that. Now, if you want, I wanted to do it in the 9x13 to show you the quantity. If you want, you could put it into little molds that you might find at the store and do it that way. Maybe little silicone dishes and do it that way, or a fancy, like individual ones, little fancy bowls. However you want to do it, but you can certainly eat it like this, which is really nice because it's good. And if you were going to give it to a small child, I would suggest making sure they're old enough to eat this sort of thing, but maybe make just the tiniest little pieces so that they don't choke. You'd have to want to cut it up like this. But this is, like I said, it's the summertime. This is a fun, refreshing treat. Very easy to make. Nice and cool to cool you down. So I hope you enjoyed this video. For those of you who subscribe to my channel, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And if you don't, I hope you do. It is free. Thanks for watching, and please like this video and share it with a friend. Have a great day.